Happy Monday, folks. Hey, it is October 10th, and welcome to episode 61 of Soapbox Daily. Hey, I'm your host, Matt Morgan, and thank you for joining me on this glorious Monday. It is fall coming into the season. Well, at least where I'm at in Canada, it is definitely fall. You can see the trees are changing, the leaves are changing, but you know what? I like fall, so it's a good thing. How is your Monday starting out? How is your integrity today? Are you having a good start to the week? Are you setting the example? Are you being the change the world needs? Hey, well, it's another week. Always give it another try. So what are we talking about today for episode 61? So our topic for today is, do you think participation awards should be a thing? That is our topic for today. And this came up over the weekend because it's Thanksgiving here in Canada. And we had a little discussion on this. And frankly, my family's pretty hard set on the fact that we don't believe in participation awards. We think it's completely ludicrous. And yeah, I think it's more harm than good, but you know, the participation trophy debate or participation award debate, that's what we're going to talk about today. Basically, do you think participation awards should be a thing? So let's get into this today. I mean, a highly debated topic in sports and competitions worldwide is the use of participation trophies of sorts, you know, whether it's awards or a trophy or whatever, and the effect it may have on children or even young adults, or even adults for that matter, for anybody. Many argue to keep participation trophies in sports, but others argue it shouldn't be in any competition or sports. So there's an argument on both sides. Basically, those that are in favor of it are citing that it increases self-esteem and instills important values in young children or growing minds. Okay, others argue that against participation trophies because of the negative traits and misled motivation it can provide, whether it be to children or young adults or whatever the case may be. I mean, it's essential to understand both sides of the argument in order to form a decision on whether or not you want to hand out participation trophies or not, because the potential impact can have either a good or a bad. When I was growing up, we didn't get participation trophies. It was a very rare thing. It's something that, I mean, I grew up in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. We didn't really do this. On rare occasions, you get a participation trophy or ribbon, and it's just like, what the hell is this? You know, I mean, the participation trophies and awards are commonly given just to make people feel like they were part of it, okay? But it really is not really a position, right? It's a trophy that's given to a non-ranking team member, meaning that they didn't place in the top 3, but they showed up. That's basically it. And everybody receives a participation trophy. You just have to show up. Hi, I'm here. Where's my trophy? Where's my award? Where's my ribbon? And I don't agree with this. I think it really doesn't help. Yeah, it makes them feel like they were included in the event, and that's great for a little memento and a little something to remember that you were there. But yeah, I don't know. Frankly, looking at both sides of this, I'm a little biased because I already have my position on this because I believe that you should earn something in order to give that. But I mean, participation trophies date back to 1922, believe it or not. I mean, the Ohio State Invitational High School basketball team gave participation trophies to every athlete who played and handed them as well as handing out awards to the winning players. But, you know, they included them. Okay, so here you go. And this has been going on for a while. You know, you think, wow, it's 100 years, believe it or not, to date, that these participation trophies have been going out. So there's been some timeline for people not liking or do liking it, and both sides of the debate of whether or not it's good or bad. I mean, the thought behind participation trophies was that it would encourage, you know, to participate in activities and boost exercise and increase enrollment, you know, to keep people motivated to engage in these activities and competitions and sports and everything else. But the debate about, you know, around participation trophies began in 1998 when Victor Martinez, a columnist in El Paso, claimed that participation trophies were giving our children and young adults a false sense of accomplishment. And this movement continued to pick up energy in the early 2000s and encouraged many sports teams to reconsider the idea of handing them out. Even though the debate has been going on for the last 20 years, participation trophies are still frequently used for sports and competitions today. I mean, okay, so let's get into the pros and cons before we make this a whole, hour-long episode. The pros of participation trophies. Okay, the pros of participation trophies are this. Positive reinforcement. Recent studies show that using positive reinforcement, especially in children and young adults, can be one of the most effective behavioral modification techniques. Fine. And teaches important values. Handing out participation trophies emphasizes other values that are more important than winning, such as teamwork, sharing, and hard work. All right, next one, elevates children's success. Kids who receive a participation trophy are being taught how important it is to work hard and feel a victory for the devotion they put into their team or organization. Number 4, increases self-esteem. When a kid feels valued or praised for their hard work, it increases their self-esteem. If they have self-esteem issues and their parents are not motivating them or not encouraging them, they have other issues that they need to deal with, in my opinion. The cons, and I agree with a lot of these, is the cons of participation trophies is number 1, it kills competition. One of the biggest arguments against participation trophies is that it kills the sense of competition. Not everyone should feel like they are first or a winner all the time. Losing is an opportunity that gives people the chance to work harder to win next time. By telling everyone that they're equal instead of choosing a winner, it could prevent kids and young adults from trying to perform at their full potential because they know they will get a reward regardless. Let's see, promotes narcissism. Participation trophies let every children or young adult feel like they are the best, even if they aren't exceptionally skilled at anything or sports or competitions. Overvaluing a young mind or a young person can lead to a false sense of confidence, which can strongly inhibit them in life. In fact, a study earlier this year found that when students were overvalued, they were more likely to develop narcissistic traits such as entitlement and superiority. Yeah, we're seeing that a lot in the generations that came around in the last 10, 20 years, for sure. These self-entitled people. Number 3, they won't learn from their mistakes. Here's a pretty simple one. They won't learn from their mistakes if they keep on being given rewards for whether they screw up or not. They won't learn. And the last one being misled motivation. Some people believe that giving out participation trophies motivates children to participate in a sport for the wrong reason. Participation trophies, in my opinion, are not a good thing. They really aren't. Okay, fine, a little memento, but don't make everybody seem that they're a winner, because it's only the ones that try the hardest and succeed are the ones that actually get the rewards. And that's going to teach young minds and young adults to grow, to compete, and try to be better than they were. If they lack, they strive to be better and they work harder. If you tell them they're going to win regardless, that's not going to be a good thing. Anyways, that was our topic for today. What do you think? By all means, hit me up on Twitter at Mad Soapbox. Let me know what you think about participation trophies, whether or not you think they're a good thing or a bad thing. I'd love to hear what you got to say about it, as I know people are kind of split 50-50 on this one. I don't think participation trophies are a good thing. I think there needs to be competition. There has to be competition because it's the only way to regulate and motivate, in my opinion. Okay, so hey, check us out on Twitter at Mad Soapbox. Also, please check out getoffmysoapbox.com for more information on this show and our long format show of Get Off My Soapbox. Other than that, hey, I am your host, Mad Morgan. Thank you very much for joining me on this Monday. Thank you for listening today. I hope you have an amazing Monday moving forward, amazing week moving forward, and I will see you next episode. Bye for now.